houses includes the installation of a thermal ceiling board beneath the ceiling sheets inside the house. The existing roofs have a thermal membrane sprayed onto the sheets, but this has deteriorated, and therefore a decision was taken not to repair but rather install new sheeting on the inside. The house also has curtains on the exterior of the houses. There are curtains on each side of the house. The curtains are operated by mechanical hand-operated winches. There are 2 winches per curtain side. One winch therefore operates 50% of the curtains on one side, and the other winch operates the second 50%. The scope of works also included breaking up and removal of the old concrete slabs. These slabs are at the entrance to the houses and are there to enable the staff to move in and out the necessary materials when they refurbish the internals of the houses. Also in the picture is the feed silo. This feed silo is new and replaced an existing rusting silo. A typical chicken broiler house where we have refurbished the complete installation. As mentioned earlier, the temperature inside the house is reduced by the installation of the thermal ceiling board, and in conjunction with the extractor fans, there are 4 fans per house. So once the temperature gets excessive, one can switch the fans on and the warm air will be extracted. The scope of works included the replacement of the fan motors where these were either missing or non-operational, and replacement of the fan belts and rewiring of the fans. In the cooler months, if the temperature needs to be increased within the house, this is achieved by a circulating fan heater is switched automatically by the maxi controller, which maintains the temperature inside the house at the desired temperature. The temperature inside the house is sensed from a sensor which feeds the signal back to the maxi controller. This is a typical feed station for the chickens, and behind that are the drinking sources or spouts for the chickens. There are a total of 2 feed lines and 4 drinking lines. These lines can be raised and lowered in the event that should you wish to empty the chicken house, you can raise these drinking and feeding lines up is by a mechanical winch on the plant room wall. As mentioned previously, the feed is stored in the silo. There's a level sensor inside the hopper that fills the hopper, and the feed then is drawn along this pipe and into the feed bowls. This is achieved by a auger at the end of the line, which then draws the feed along. When the chickens require to drink, they with their beaks, they press this little nipple, and as you can see, when I press it, water comes out into this saucer, but generally they feed from the nipple. When the new baby chicks are brought into the house, they might need a little bit more central heat than can be achieved with the fan heater. The Maxi controller controls the temperature in the house via the fan heater and the extractor fans. Humidity inside the chicken broiler house is also controlled by the Maxi controller. There is a misting system inside each house. The auger panel basically controls the feed augers. So in other words, it controls the main cross auger, which takes the feed from the silo to the holding bins, and the feed augers which draws the feed from the bin along the pipe to the individual feed stations. This panel also controls the extractor fans. There are 4 fans and there are 4 selector switches. There is also a central curtain. This curtain can be dropped, which limits or restricts the house size and therefore contains the new chicks within a confined area.